Why buy tinsel at a store when you can crochet your own cozy and beautiful Christmas tree garlands? When you use glitter yarn, they add sparkle to your tree. You can of course wrap these around a railing too, or hang on the mantelpiece, or use as a centerpiece at your table. And the same idea in different colors also works for a party decoration or for kids' parties. Let's start to make this garland. What you need is different kinds of glitter yarns. You don't need to have this many, just what you happen to have, or if you buy a couple. Or you could of course make it in any yarn. And then you need a crochet hook that is good with the yarns that you're going to use. I will use always 2 at the same time, so my hook is 4 millimeter. And then you need a small amount of some kind of filling to put into them. What I do for filling is that I buy a very cheap pillow and use the filling from it. But you can even just use cotton wool or leftover pieces of yarn. Here we see it close by. So the garland is simply chains. There's always 20 chain, and then this little ball that has a bit of filling in it so it stays round. And it's easy to make it as long as you want it to be, as well as change the colors all the time. So take 2 glitter yarns and keep them together. Work them as one. We start with chain simply. First a slip knot, and then chain 20, chain 20. That's 20. Then go into the 4th stitch from the hook, not counting this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go sort of round and make a slip stitch there. So we have a tiny circle here, and this is where we are going to make that ball. Chain 2, and then start making double crochets using the American term. It's treble in British terms, into that the ring. And we'll need 12, but this 2 chain counts as 1. So that's 1, and then you need 11 double crochets in there. So insert the hook there and make a double crochet. And more. First make about 6, and then we have to skip over this here chain. Now I have 6, and then I switch it a bit so that that chain goes the other side, and then 6 more. That's 12, and then a slip stitch into the start, like that there. Chain 2, and now here we turn and start going the opposite direction, and we need to decrease now quite sharply so we get the ball shape. Start a double crochet in the next stitch, but don't finish it, leave it like this here, as well as the next one. What we are doing is crocheting 3 double crochets together. After you have 3 loops on the hook, pull through. And then again the same. Three. Now we have 4 loops on the hook because we have the one from the previous stitch. And 3, and pull through all of them. So we can see it's going to be a sort of a ball shape. And again, 1, 2, and 3. And yarn over and pull through. Now we need 1 more decrease, but before that, take a tiny bit of filling and put it in here. Just a little bit. And stuff it in there. Hard to get it. If you are enjoying this tutorial, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. There. And then hold it in there and one more time, decreasing 3. 1. It's a bit hard at the end to get it, and 1 more. And again pull through all of them, that they're stretched a bit too much actually. And then go into the start of it where you have the first one that you pulled through. I think it's that one, yeah. Slip stitch there. So that closes it off. Like this here. And then still chain 1 and go across this here top to the stitch on the other side so that we get that stitch in the middle for the chain and make a slip stitch there. So this here is one of the balls, and then you just continue exactly the same. So you chain 20 and then you make another ball. And I show next how I change the yarn so that the color doesn't change all of a sudden. The way I change the yarns so that the change is not too sudden, I always just change one at a time. And now I'm going to leave that green one out. And first crochet about 8. I have crocheted 8. After that the ball. And then cut the yarn that you are not going to continue using, but leave enough so that you can make a few more stitches using it, like that. And then take the new one and crochet 3 stitches using the 3 of them. So 3 stitches, 3 chain stitches with both of them. So, and then after that, leave the other one out and continue. So I had 11 there. And I just continue until the next ball. And then just keep going until your garland is long enough. And check out also these other Christmas decorations I have. Until next time.